So I watched this today. It's about the Von Erichs, and they were a wrestling family. All of them were wrestlers on here trying to be, but boy, I mean, this movie was just it was depressing as fuck. I mean, a lot of them die and have all this weird shit happen to them, and so this guy here, the main guy, he's the one that ends up making it at the end. These three, they all end up dying, and it's just weird shit. Like this one, he goes to Japan, and then uh, I don't know. I don't know if the movie, how accurate this movie was, but the dad tells him that this guy died in in the Japanese hotel room from a ruptured intestine. And then he's like, well, how the fuck does that happen? And the dad just looks at him. So then they have the funeral for this guy. And then this guy, he's like jealous of him the whole movie. And then he gets drunk and goes and crashes his car or something. And he ends up losing part of his leg, but they have a prosthetic thing. And I don't know how the fuck this guy was wrestling with a prosthetic leg. And then this guy, gosh, man, it's like just all of this fucked up shit. I can't remember how he got in the hospital or something, but he ends up in the hospital, and then he ends up in a coma, and he barely makes it out of the coma, and then he's like, basically in a wheelchair and like hardly able to do anything, and then he goes and offs himself. And then this guy gets mad at the end because this guy gets tired of his shit. And then he tries to go on his own and be I don't know how I don't even know if this is accurate. Okay, so this guy's got a fake leg and he's trying to be this wrestler on his own, and apparently he did okay for a while. But then I guess I don't know what happened. Like he just ended up firing him, and then at the end he ends up shooting himself too. So these two commit suicide, and then this guy dies, and this is the only guy left. And then he finds out at the end his dad is like smudging or what do you call it? Like money laundering or whatever, and he confronts him, and then he ends up having to sell their wrestling business. I mean, it is just the whole thing is very depressing. The true story of the inseparable Von Erich brothers who made history in the intensely competitive world of professional wrestling in the early 1980s. Boy, it was very depressing, man. That's all I can tell you. They show Ric Flair on there at the end. Thought that was interesting. Yeah, it's the guy from Shameless. Yeah, here's it's Ric Flair. It was an okay movie, but boy, it was just extremely depressing, man. That's all I can say. Like, I don't know how accurate this movie is, but if this is all accurate, man, these poor people, man, the shit that they go through. Like I said, it's an okay movie, but man, I'm telling you, you're gonna be just very depressed because the way they show all these people, they all die except for him on here, man, and it's just like this horrific thing. Their whole family's going through all this tragedy all the time, man. It's just. Anyways, yeah, that's about it. It's based on a true story, supposedly. I don't know how true it is, but the Von Erichs and the one guy wrestled Ric Flair. So, guess that's it. I don't know what else to say. It was just very, very depressing. All right, thanks for watching. Bye.
I like to get paid, that's why I work every day. I'll be making money till I'm in my grave. Don't care what they say, I'll buy time with my money. Laughing to the bank cause it's funny. The money keep coming, I manifest it. Sing these lyrics and you'll get it. I'm the bank, come invest it. I get tracked and I